Okay, looks like I'm alive. It's going to this background song. Okay. To check this. Not getting feedback. It's working, finally. Okay, hello there. I'm going to stream about Democracy 3 Nigeria on hardest difficulty. Going to do hurricanes and earthquakes, and term length and term limit will be on defaults. So basically with Nigeria there is huge problem with time. So at the start of the game you can just cheese it out and increase executive term length 7 years. But right now democracy level will start to fall, and I will have a civil uprising soon to counter there, but I still have time to do something about it. And I still think I will trigger civil uprising, and it's not possible to prevent this. Okay, I'm going to just squeeze the next turn. So right now I'm getting intelligence briefing, and Women's Society and Rural Alliance might be a threat soon. But socialists are the real threat at the start of the game, because they are unhappy and they just kill you. Now then, another problem with Nigeria is income and expenditures. Basically, when you get elected at the start of the game, you get a bonus capital points. So basically you need to raise a budget first, then do your reforms. So let's do that. Because I have 52 capital, I will start with petrol tax as my second move on reforms. It's going to increase to 43%. I don't want to go don't want to decrease GDP even a little bit. I want to be on a flat line. So basically if I get like maybe 44%, then I will start to get motor uprising, tourist uprising or something like that. So basically 43% is safe. I will get 232 billion, let's say, dollars. Africa uses dollars. So that's my second move. And my third move will be increase income tax. So I get an event about animal export facility attacked. Basically, I can piss off environmentalists or capitalists, and environmentalists, you can piss them off because there are not so many of them due to pollution, and there's one minister that sympathizes with them, which is not good. He might quit his job soon, but capitalists are more important right now. At the start of the game, there are ministers are either sympathetic with capitalists or with women, some patriots, and some trade unionists. So this time on this reroll, I got on capitalists instead of women. So basically, women will be a huge problem very soon because they are not happy because there are not so many ministers. So basically, I'm free with capitalists, but still, I will try to make capitalists happy because I can piss off all those environmentalists. So I'll continue exports. Animal export facility attacked. Industries that exploit our natural resources for profit. So allow continued exports. The views of extreme few cannot be allowed to dictate policy. If the policy truly wants to curtail the exploitation of our natural resources in order to protect them, then there are democratic ways to achieve this. Yep, exactly. Now, environmentalists are pissed, but they are not a threat. Even if they try to kill me, they will never try to kill me on Nigeria. And I get a buff, a little bit buff on capitalists. So I want to make capitalists happy. Okay, let's go on next turn. Ban public smoking. Leave law unchanged. Public smoking, there are a number of suspected links between smoking and poor health. Pressure groups have called for ban on all smoking in public as encouragement to smokers to give up. No, I think law should be unchanged. It's not the job of the state to tell people how they live their lives. This is total overreaction and attack on civil liberties. It's legal to smoke, so you should be free to do so in public. People must be allowed to make their own decisions about health. Yep. Because I think public smoking, not sure, but I think public smoking reflects on everyone, and I want to make everybody happy. So now I have like 49 political capital, and I'm going to increase income tax. And I'm going to increase to insane amounts of income tax. Just going to slide over, let's say 73%, something like that. I'm just watching this internet currency adaptation. Basically, I can get it with 73% without moving it a little bit. I want it to be on the left side instead of the right side a little bit. So basically 73%, 1.35 trillion. Future rise like that. And now I will start to get a tax evasion, but I can avoid that simply by implementing another tax, that is public tax returns. And public tax returns, if our society try to avoid taxes with illegal tax evasion methods, by making tax returns public, people can now check if someone is using loopholes or abusing the system. This is full disclosure will encourage support of the system as well as reducing tax evasion and forcing everyone to be able to justify their income. So basically, it's just going to do this, all details. Of course, it will increase equality, make socialists happy, liberals will be a little bit unhappy, and wealthy will be unhappy. But also with income tax, what I also got, I got a huge equality boost, and socialists will be happy, but capitalists will be pissed, and all other groups are not necessary except for middle income. Because middle income is like 50% of population, and they are very, very pissed, I would say. So I can make them happy, but they are not a threat. They are on second list of priorities. And basically this equality will start to drop due to income tax. Poverty is still a problem. And unemployment is a problem. But I want to make socialists happy. Okay. And what to do now is up to me. Basically that's 3 most important steps to do. Now then, I should start to fight against racism and against border tensions. Those are the biggest issues of the game. Basically, if you can solve this, solve all the problems. But also there is a democracy problem, third problem. Dictatorship is increasing. Democracy is decreasing. We'll need to fight that also. I don't want to get that civil uprising, which is bad for everybody. Okay, so let's start with, I guess, with patriots and racial tension. I want to make patriots happy as soon as possible, because I will soon get a terrorist attack event. That means I need to do something about it. My income and expenditures are not updated yet. I will need to skip a turn to see update how much I'm getting. And maybe make conservatives happy in the process, because conservatives are like 100% of population, and it will make women happy, because women are conservatives. As you can see in focus group, all these women are mostly conservatives. Some of them are middle income, but most of them are conservatives. And poor and motorists, basically if I can please conservatives, poor, motorists, rural, can please women, but I will not also need to make women severely happy. I mean, I will need to implement women related policies. Okay, let's skip a turn. Let's check what's going to happen. Airplane crashes, okay. My first major event. Basically, state employees are unhappy, everyone is unhappy, foreign relations are decreasing, tourism is... Now I need to do something about foreign relationship, I guess. But I don't want to piss patriots yet. So also want to check a threat assessment. Okay, land army, matrix of justice, socialists are increasing. Moral crusade is conservatives, but they are not a threat. They won't kill you. Even if you piss them off, they won't kill you. There's also a limit to that, but it's quite a huge limit. Land army might kill you fast, and matrix of justice will kill you also, as well as revolutionary army. I would say revolutionary army is a huge threat, so I need to make them happy. Quality is increasing. Okay, but still want to make patriots happy, so I'm going to fight against foreign relations. I'm going to implement citizenship tests, first of all, to decrease racial tensions and make patriots happy. Also, I'm going to fight with Race Discrimination Act. Also will decrease racial tensions, make also in the process ethnic minorities happier. There are no ministers fighting for ethnic minorities, but still, I guess it's okay, but I can just also piss them off, but it doesn't matter. I just want to fight against racial tension. because conservatives are not happy because of race riots, and race riots also creates ghettos, racial riots and racial ghettos. It's huge problem for everybody. Okay. Racial tension, I need to fight against poverty also, so I need food stamps. Make socialists happy, or if I make poor people happy, I make socialists happy. Basically that's it. Or earnings will also increase. It's also good. Health is important but not so important. Also equality increase. And I need also maybe free school meals. Also food, health, socialist, poverty, or earnings. All these benefits are benefiting socialists, and they might not assassinate La Presidente. Okay. Threat is increasing. Basically what I did this turn, I'm fighting against racism and against poverty. And what can I do else? Capitalists are decreasing their happiness. Maybe I want to please capitalists a bit more, because there are still 3 ministers here. So let's do that. I want those ministers to be on my side. I'm going to remove this limited automated trading, which is very bad. It doesn't give me no income. This is capitalists for no reason. Basically, trading delays are bad for free markets, so I'm going to decrease that to no limits. No limits in trading, and GDP won't suffer, and everybody will be at least not unhappy. Self-employed. Oh, I see it, only self-employed gets some benefits, but self-employed are not a priority. Okay. So, make capitalists happy. Also, I don't need this. Where is those? Implementation time is very important one day. So basically, next turn I will make capitalists a bit happier. So they are unhappy with corporate and income tax, but I'm not going to do anything about corporate tax. It is as good as it is. I also need to check my dictatorship problems. Okay, it's decreasing, democracy decreasing. I need to fight. Next time I will fight with democracy. I need to keep it in check. I'll get a huge power influx. Okay, that's something else, but I don't want to spend any points. I want to save as many points as possible. Something. So okay, let's do another turn. Okay, all drilling opportunity also against capitalists, against environmentalists, and also oil supply. It will increase oil supply, and say I want to make capitalists happy again. I can piss off environmentalists, so I will allow this oil drilling. All drilling opportunity, all companies are taken keen to get permission to drill for all in part of the country, protected as wildlife, refugee, all supplies under the refugee are considerable, but the drilling would have negative effect on the environment. Allow drilling, there are literally billions of barrels of oil right here in our soil, and current law is preventing us from drilling for it. Instead, we are importing oil from other countries. The environmental impact will be minimal when you consider the gains that drilling makes in terms of energy security. Nobody wants to spoil the environment, but the alternative is reliance on foreign oil. Okay, let's do that. Oil drilling. I'll make capitalists a little bit more happier. Now, patriots, socialists, and increasing happiness. Now then, I'm getting quite a huge amount of flux of capital. Now I want to increase democracy levels. To do that, I will need Let's go with cheapest options first. Gender Discrimination Act pleases women but also makes conservatives unhappy, so basically it will make conservative women unhappy, I guess. Okay. Jury trial. The right to be tried by ordinary members of the public. Fundamental human right by any rebels. Conservatives argue that such process expensive time wasting and not fairer than judge or a group of magistrates. It's entirely possible to have a system where jury trials reserved for more serious offenses with minor trials decided over by magistrate. For legal aid, a lawyer, money to pay. Oh, okay, no, not everyone has the money to pay a lawyer to defend them in court, although a citizen could theoretically defend themselves, providing state-employed lawyers should make for a fair system. On the other hand, this is basically a big subsidy to people who have already been charged with a crime, but remember they are innocent until... Okay, I don't remember which one of them increases democracy, but it increases democracy. I think it's jury trial, but I'll piss off a little bit of conservatives. And there is freedom of information, also very cheap, increases democracy. So I'm going to implement this, it's very cheap, 5 points only. Make democracy huge boost. Only state employees will be unhappy. Corruption is a problem in Nigeria. It also reflects on stability. I need to check this stability issue. Where's stability? Here it is. Basically, there is no stability, and democracy and corruption is huge factor. Stability. So basically, it benefits me. If I can increase stability, I can also decrease other issues. Stability is a huge issue. Human rights oversight also 10 points, but it will make conservatives unhappy. Establish human rights to protect fundamental rights of your citizens, make conservatives a little bit unhappy. So basically I will implement human rights also, increases democracy, also fights religion persecution directly, which is kind of good. Actually, it's religious persecution is for those religious people. It's a huge problem for religious people due to racial tension. And religious people are also conservative, so if I make them religious people happy, I will also indirectly make conservatives happy. They're very tied up. It's also very logical. 100% of population are conservatives and 90% of population are also religious. So. Okay, but it's not that super important. It's quite important. I need to check the dictatorship levels. Okay, basically these two will take some time to implement. Corruption is still a problem, but I'm not going to fight corruption. Corruption is not that bad. I need to please patriots. Okay, so I'm having good amount of income. I'm going to increase military spending to well-trained, maybe a bit higher, yeah, even highly trained. I'll make patriots happier. Decrease unemployment, which is a huge problem. I have lots of poor people. It will increase military interference, but it's not a problem if I increase also foreign relationship. So basically there is another group which is hidden. It is foreign relationships, and this group is quite important because of border tensions and foreign intelligence interference, and because of where is this military interference also. I guess maybe indirectly, I don't know. I cannot prove that yet, but okay. Basically, if I increase foreign aid, I'll piss off patriots, but I'll also make foreign relationship happier. Foreign relations higher. Okay, let's do that. Still gonna need it. Basically, I'm buying off my problems outside my country. Basically, foreigners are interfering with my policies, and they actually making a lot worse for me to rule the country. Also going to implement import tariffs, and I could do it to maximum, but yeah, let's maybe just do it to maximum, or maybe I could just lower it to high and get some happiness for capitalists. But if I do it to maximum, let's do to a little bit to lower side of maximum. It will decrease in uncompetitive economy. National trade will decrease. It's not that important right now. Foreign relationship will decrease, but I have huge foreign aid. So, and patriots will be also happy. Employment will decrease, and capitalists will be a little bit happy. So, let's do that. Of course, it's going to need lots of cash for all of this, but because of huge income tax, 73%, I can do whatever I want. I will make everybody happy. And now, what else I'm going to do? I'm going to check. Moral Crusade are land armies, the huge problem here. Moral Crusade is conservatives. Could make conservatives happier, but rural are huge problem for me. I'm gonna try to fight genital mutilation ban. It will take lots of time to fight this. So basically, if I invest right now, I might get a payoff later on. Well, basically, the land army is huge problem. Will try to threaten me next turn, and I don't have points. Okay, I might risk to take a shot here. Patriots are a bit better to piss off patriots than rural. Hopefully foreign aid will piss them a bit more. I want maybe a little bit of threat from patriots because I can please them very fast with flags on every street corner. But okay, let's check next turn. What's going to happen is going to happen. Okay. And next turn, socialists are plotting. Wow. School sponsorship. Okay. So basically, my prognosis was incorrect. So socialists now, wow, huge threat right now. Oops. Okay. Poverty, equality, and employment. Increase military spending, fighting against unemployment. I maybe need intelligence services to survive this. I'm going to do this to the max. Make patriots a little bit happier, and also I might survive a bullet. Hopefully I made it in time. I want socialists to be happier. To make socialists happier, I'm gonna need to do legal aid, jury trial. Let's do legal aid. Liberals, poor, socialists, equality, poor earnings, yep. And legal aid will increase democracy also. not legal aid, but the other jury trial. But do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Maybe I should do youth club subsidies also. I'll make a socialist happier. It's a little bit cheaper to do. Equality, poverty, labor laws. Stamps. Well, that was totally unexpected. Socialists might kill me, but they should not be pissed off at me so much. But I guess it's a random factor. Some randomness in this. So I need to please now socialists to survive. Even public libraries would be nice. The 10 points. Private prisons. Community policy. Can we do this community policy a little bit? It's only very cheap. I don't want to have lots of liberals, so I'm going to do it on low. It also fights racial tension a bit. The liberals a little bit happier, but there is no liberals. Okay, let's do something like this. Maybe let's try to please trade unions. They are also like a socialists. Let's do just like that. It's very cheap. Childcare provision would be nice. Would decrease unemployment, make women happy. Piss off capitalists a bit. Gender inequality will decrease. There is huge problem with GDP due to gender inequality. I have to fight that, but it will take some time. Okay, it looks good enough. But it won't please socialists directly. I guess it's okay. Let's do youth club. To please socialists. What else can I do here? I could even increase poor earnings by subsidizing healthy food. It will make a socialist a little bit happier, maybe, indirectly. The problem are not socialists, but they are a problem. Hopefully this will be good. I might not survive this. Okay, a school sponsorship. A number of large corporations have expressed an interest in investing in our school system. Everything from free school books to entire sports centers is offered in return for some branding and promotion opportunities. Allow sponsorship. It will be crazy to turn down the offer of free educational materials. The government cannot provide the state of the art facility that these companies are prepared to build in our school. Having company logos on school books is trivial price to pay for such large investment. Prevents sponsorship. Our schools are places for kids to be educated, not to be brainwashed into buying this or that brand of call. Advertising is everywhere in society, and schools are one of the last places we can escape from it. I don't know if it's related with socialists. Keep big business out of education. Very hard decision. And foreign aid. Oh, I see. Because foreign aid decreased, socialists are a little unhappy. Okay, let's do something. Okay, let's make rules a little bit, but why not survive this? Okay, let's allow sponsorship. And socialists are unhappy. They're going to kill me next turn. Huh? I made the wrong choice here. Okay, I survived. Whew. Okay, now green are plotting. That's good, and that means bad things also. Because rural will soon plot after green. Because they're kind of very related. But socialists, well, I choose the wrong side and still survive. Well, it was huge mistake. I should have pleased socialists, but instead I pleased capitalists. But I guess it also works for me. There are lots of ministers sympathizing with capitalists and socialists. There are none. There's always none. No ministers on any rerolls of the game. Nobody sympathizes with socialists. Basically, they are not that important. Capitalists and women are more important, and trade unions aren't that important. I hate trade unions on Nigeria, so basically I just destroy them. Okay, now then, environmentalists are not a threat, you can see. Even though they're plotting something, means that the game system, if somebody threatens you, then other groups cannot threaten you. Basically, they are blocking threats, let's say from rural, from women, all like that. Which means it's a good thing that I pissed off environmentalists. Because they're not a threat, and they are blocking other threats from other social groups. Okay. Now then, what else? Want to check foreign relationship is increasing, which is good. Uncompetitive economy is being fought with import tariffs. Productivity is a minus, but it's increasing due to child care benefits, which is good enough. But I want racial tension to check. Still, there's some problems with racial tension. I need to fight unemployment. To do that, I need to increase. I can make conservatives happy. By making conservatives happy, I can make women happy, and women are kind of a threat. Land arm is a threat. Revolution arm is a threat, but they are maybe not a threat. Because they had their chance to be a threat. And I kind of pleased them maybe enough. And school sponsorship will decrease after some time. Okay, let's fight against unemployment. Basically, I want to make rural happy and fight unemployment, so I'm going to increase this. No, not business grants. Oh shit. Wrong. Well, rural development grants. Yep. I made a mistake, but okay. So please, capitalists. GDP increase, rural happiness increase, employment decrease. Capitalists also are happy with my mistake. But I guess it's okay mistake to do. Okay, the alternative plan would be a nice thing to start. Make conservatives unhappy, so I'm going to increase police force. Police force also will decrease unemployment. Boom, conservatives are happy, state employees are happy. Corruption also would decrease, increase stability, which is good. Unemployment will decrease a little bit. Crime also a problem, I guess. Crime changes, yes, it's very cheap. Conservative. Gender inequality is still up. Okay, maternity leave. Yep, I'm going to increase this. Maternity. I want to fight gender inequality. Productivity will decrease, but it's not a problem. Trade unions will be even happier, women happy. So I want to increase productivity to increase GDP, but I guess it's okay. Basically, I want to fight equality more. GDP. Because women inequality, gender inequality is a huge 25%. One of the biggest problems, and skill shortage is the first. It's the second biggest. Okay, this looks fine enough. Pleasing women's. This means will start to like me more, and that threat should start to decrease, hopefully. If not, I'm going to increase child benefits. Sometimes I can survive without child benefits. To really please women, I'll need to do child benefit. Okay, let's do this. Next turn. Green plotting. Okay, that's good. That's actually very good. Children, food. Oh, children, food again. Capitalists and children, maybe? I don't know. Regulate children's food. A law has been proposed to regulate the fat content, nutritional value of food sold to children, including food sold in fast food restaurants and, of course, food reserved in schools. This is likely to incur costs for the food retailers. Okay, I would say leave law unchanged. You cannot interfere with free market. This is the state of interfering in people's lives. If they want to eat fatty junk food and the parents do not mind, then are politicians to tell people not to eat hamburgers. Regular children's food obesity is a major problem which has severe impact on people's health. Marketing unhealthy food to people at such an early age is unacceptable, and we should pass a law now to safeguard the future health of our citizens. Basically, this is will make capitalists happy, and this will increase health, I guess. But I just want to focus on social groups instead of health problems, because nobody cares about health, I guess. It's not such a problem. Pleasing social groups is a bigger problem, so I'm going to please capitalists. It's a no-brainer, because capitalists are not happy, and capitalists will kill you if they are super unhappy, but they are not a threat, though the threat is increasing. In Nigeria, capitalists are rarely a threat, but sometimes they can kill. There is low chance to do that, but there's still a chance. Matriarchs have stopped. Yes. Basically, women are pleased with my reforms. Land army are not pleased enough. Rurals. Protectors of the free market capitalists are not happy. And moral crusade is increasing, but they are not a threat. And socialists are kind of a threat, but they're not a threat. Still, their happiness is still growing. Surprisingly, because of equality, poverty and employment is decreasing. Equality, employment. Okay, I need to check my dictatorship problems. Oh shit. Okay. Basically, next turn maybe I will have a civil uprising. And where is that? Let's see. Yep, here it is. Democracy is still increasing. Corruption is a problem. Okay, La Presidente, I need to increase democracy. I could please liberals, maybe. Process. Legislative independence. It's very expensive to do. Might also need to fight demonstration, rights of demonstration. Might just need to ban this maybe soon enough, but I will need to destroy union. Okay, trade unions have to be destroyed. To fight trade unions. Should just destroy them right now. It's very expensive, but it will work. Right of demonstration also will work. Civil uprising. I might delay civil uprising if I do this. If I just ban rights to demonstrate, I could save some time maybe, because I'm not sure how many turns. It's only one turn I'm on flatline on democracy levels. One turn. If I can just increase next turn a little bit of democracy, I might avoid it. And also if I just... But again, democracy here will fall. It also solves and increases the problem. Okay. I want to check cheap policies that increase democracy. Maybe Gender Discrimination Act would work for me. It's a very cheap move. But it will displease conservatives, and I might be unhappy. There are still a threat. Rule also a threat. Okay, maybe I'm going to please rule instead of worrying about democracy, because the land army might kill me. Yeah, maybe a bigger threat than civil uprising. Let's do agricultural land tenure. It will take some time to implement. It says rural will be happy, but it will take 4 turns to implement. Water shortage might be a huge problem to piss off rural, so should please rulers right now while we can. Merit tax allowance would increase happiness for everybody, maybe. Jury trial. Oh yeah, jury trial should increase democracy level. Gender Discrimination Act would also, but it may... Basically, now I am in dilemma. Basically, rural and women are a threat. So basically, maybe one turn I will please women, but next turn rural will threaten me and then kill me afterwards. Because of water shortage. And it happened. It finally happened. Water shortage happened. That's a huge problem, and there are ways to fight with it, but after water shortage, basically, that's when I start to die. Okay, maybe the Gender Discrimination Act will increase. So democracy, to check conservatives, they are little by little getting happier. Let's do gender discrimination. Women happy democracy. Women representation. It's very expensive. else I can do to increase democracy level? And please, women. These two policies should make happier. Women can kill me, so need to check my intelligence services. Could increase this, but it might be a good thing or it might be a bad thing. The right or left side, and I still have 10 points to decide to go to left or right side. Could make trade unions happier. Check membership or focus group or some women. Trade unionists. Maybe I'm going to please trade unionists. Maybe this will make women a little bit more happier. I think women are not capitalists, they are conservatives and the trade unions. Check this more in detail. Yeah, women are not. It looks like a woman on icon, but I don't see women written. Oh, there's women over here, but it's not huge. Not huge influence. The huge. Or no one. Here, oh, this is huge influence. Wow. But trade unions are not influence. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Women are women, but trade unions are not so much. Okay, basically I'll only solve democracy problems. Yes, I'm surviving this a little bit. Basically my democracy level is increasing, but there might be some event that would increase. Can I make women happier? It's basically a problem, huge problem. I don't have too many sympathetic ministers. Foreign military decline. Just always decline. Threats are more important. Foreign relationships, I have foreign aid for it. Maybe I can please capitalists. Are women capitalists? Are women capitalists? Not so much. Let's check over here. It says that there are many women capitalists, but they are not written. They are written. Okay, you can see now. Capitalists. I don't see women. Capitalistic women do not worry about issues. Well, some of them worry. It's a very hard choice. I want to survive this bullet. To survive that bullet. Can I survive it? Maybe welfare and fraud department will help. Yeah, I should do that. Because it will make conservatives happy and middle income happy. And middle income is pissed a bit. And conservatives, I want to make them happy. Because women are also conservatives. More conservative. I can please conservative group. I can please women. And there's nothing else to do. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to, fingers crossed, going next turn. Oh, oops. Well, this happens. It's very hard to please women. Very hard. Oh shit, I should start all over again. Did not work out. Increase difficulty level, earthquakes. I'm going to repeat my first 3 steps. My first step is increase executive term length. Second step is increase petrol tax, but there is not enough capital points, so I'm going to increase public tax returns first. I'm going to skip to next turn. Pleasing. Okay, this time on this reroll, also it will make women a little bit happier. So basically, I might survive a bullet. What else I could do to fight against threats? Increase intelligence services. Increase intelligence services. Shorty plot. I'm going to decline this. Threats are not even happier. Flags here. More intelligence services. I'm going to use that. Yeah, it's increased. Okay. I need to fight poverty. Okay. Genital balance. Chalker. That. Going to breeds welfare department. Income up. Happy. And to increase telecommunications. It's a bullet. Huge bullet. Okay. What else can I do? Maybe I should just give child benefits right here, right now, make them happy. Maternity leaves. Service list. I'll increase police forces, okay. Marriage taxes. Marriage tax allowance, I'm going to increase this. Religious parents, conservative. I'm going to regulate. Our reporting. So water shortage. Rural development, increase. The organic farming subsidies. Culture subsidies. Agro dealers. Bill decline offer. Don't want any monuments. This time land army tried to kill. But they are becoming happier. Water shortage is a problem that I address. Okay, that I'm going to do climate change adaptation fund. You should start with warning systems because it's cheaper, and then later grow on. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. Second time. Well, okay. I could not please an army. Okay, okay. I'm dead. I'm going to try it maybe next time to play democracy. Maybe next time I will succeed. Or I'm going to provoke a civil uprising next time. Next time I will succeed. Okay, thank you for watching and see you soon.